Don't say.
There. Okay. Hi again.
Take two.
Take two.
Okay. It is. I already said all this, and then I have special power when it comes to electrical things. I can prove it. But anyway, it's Monday, February 12th, 5:42 p.m. And I'm going to, I now have 5 boxes of jewelry that I have not unboxed. And so I'm going to do those now. So if you're not interested in jewelry, then it's nice of you to visit. Thank you. Click, subscribe. We don't always do jewelry, but today is going to be mostly about jewelry. So I understand if you're not into jewelry. I'm doing this max 1 day a week. Oh, we repeat ourselves. We don't remember what we had. We have CRS. So yeah. 1 day a week, max volunteers out at our local VA hospital with the PTSD vets and a program called Guitars for Vets. And they teach them how to play acoustic guitar. And if they complete the program, which is how long?
10 weeks.
10 weeks. The VA gives them an acoustic guitar, and then if they want to just keep playing, they have kind of a
advanced training too.
Yeah, they have an advanced class after that if they want to take, and then they go out and they do little concerts at nursing homes and just, any place. They don't ask for fees or whatever to play. It's just something for them to get together and play and get their mind off of things. And they play for the vets at the hospital on the holidays, and sometimes just, they have, our VA hospital here is the nicest one I have ever seen. It is just unbelievable. It's a complex of, 8 or 10 different buildings, and each building is
Probably about like 20 to 25 buildings.
Okay, Max tells me it's 20 to 25. I don't know. I don't go out there by myself for
It's huge.
ever. It's lost. Yeah, Max appendix burst last summer, and I had to take him to the emergency room there. And I was terrified. But I dropped him off at emergency, and I was worried I'd never see him again after I parked and had to find my way back. But anyway, we were saying that it's a huge complex, super, super nice, got everything you could want, great. He never has to wait for appointments. When he, needs an appointment, does his yearly physical there, gets glasses there. They have a PX there. So I actually know, I don't know. We have, of course, he's been with other VA places, and I wasn't really happy with him. And we have private insurance through the company he works for, and I have tried to get him to use the private insurance and have regular doctors, because you don't have a regular doctor if you go to the VA. You could be passed around and, see any number of anybody. But he, once a Marine, always a Marine. He likes going out there, and I think he likes just going out there and sitting and talking with the guys. And he likes, everywhere we go, if you get a couple of, that any branch of the military together, they're set. They're going to sit and talk for hours about the old days, so. And Max did do 20 years in the Marines, and I wasn't with him then. I probably wouldn't have been with him then, because that's one hell of a life for a military wife, and I admire the women who do it. But yeah, anyway, I haven't talked about jewelry yet, have I? But yeah, so I got 4 boxes. Oh, I was going to show you too how I sort mine. Just my way. You can do it any way you want. But when I list my listings, I have a tendency to do it in color palettes. I don't know why. It's a habit I got into. You can list it any way you want. But I went to Dollar Tree, and they have these nice little plastic things. And I got enough of these that I have one for each color. So I've got about 12, I don't know, 15 of them. And then I also have one that is for craft repair. And then I also have one, oh, I have one that I have critters marked on, which means animals, of course. And I have a Christmas one. So I break mine down like that. And then when I'm in humor to list some jewelry, I can just go grab one of these. And also it kind of helps with the colors because, you know, you wouldn't want to list, like now, with red would be a great time to list for Valentine's Day or whatever. Of course, I've waited too late. And then spring is coming up. So like pinks and purples and greens and, you know, the pastels, they'll be good to be listing in summer, you know. And I do find that animal pins, if you do a grouping of 4, 5, 6 of the same animal, people collect, you know, certain animals. And so if you do a grouping of those, they'll sell. But anyway, I was just showing you how I store mine. And I clean mine pretty much with baby wipes. You don't want to use any alcohol. Just good old baby wipes. I wipe mine down. And I know you've gone through a box of jewelry when you got through, your hands are almost just black. They're so filthy. So I just like to wipe them down and let them either, they can air dry or you can use a microfiber cloth if you want, whatever. But I usually just let mine air dry. Making racket. Okay, this one, the jewelry was only 99 cents, but the shipping was $9.36. So I paid a total of $10.35 for this box. So, oh, that's what I should show you. I could care less about this whole thing, but it might be something that I try to clean it up a little bit. You know, we've all seen these. It's got the little red velvet on the inside. I could throw it in as an extra for, excuse me, a little something for somebody here. And this was all animal pins. Well, I'm saying that and I'm lying. You'll notice I have these glasses on. Okay. And I already see I'm going to need these. Okay, it's a leaf. And it says, I think it says Avon. But that's it. See, I would put something like that. I actually have I didn't say it, but I have an actually fall, autumn plastic thing too, and I'd probably put that in there. Don't see any marks on this. And looking at it, I would say it's a contemporary. It's just a swirl pin. Don't see any marks on this one. Oh, it's pretty. It is a turtle or tortoise. Kind of interesting because of the red. You get a lot of the green and the golden and the brown. So that will go in my critter container. Some other critters. Let's see. Don't see any marking. And I have I think I mixed it in with my Christmas stuff. Don't see any missing stones or anything. An angel. I have a bunch of angel pins. I'm probably going to lot maybe 12 of them together and list that. Just because they're really building up. I need to get rid of some of them. This one's not marked. You know, I want to say it looks like a rat, but I guess it could be a cat. I don't know. See, a rat's more interesting to me. The cats are a dime a dozen, but tell me what you think. Is that a rat or is that a cat? It's not marked. And then I got a little tack. No, what tack? It's not. It's a tack pin. It's not a tie tack. It's a tack pin. Women can wear tack pins too, so it's not tie. But a little dangly leg frog. And he is not marked either. Cute. Little green eyes. And then another tack pin. And y'all probably, I mean, I know I'm very novice at things, and you might think I'm talking down to you, and I'm really not. I hope there's a few people out there that I help that don't know all of it. But even if you get like jewelry and say it's a tack pin, or you know, you get a lot of those stick pins sometimes that have that little thing that sticks on the bottom of them. Even if you're gonna junk or throw away the pin if it's not any good, keep the backs, because the two things you're gonna run across that you need the most are these little tack backs and the little ones for like the little hat pins or tack sticks or whatever. Keep those. Little kitty cat, not marked. Yeah, I never thought about that till one day somebody else was saying it, and I'm like, oh, well, I wish I'd known that before I threw away about 50 of them. Oh, this one's darling. And it is signed. Whew. I need my magnifier. Excuse me. Sorry. I used to have this. It's got a little thing on it. I used to wear it when I went out so I could read things on the back of pens, but I'm way beyond this now. If I've got these 6 times on and I still can't read it, you know there's problems. Can't make it out. It's like a long name, but I can't make it out. But there it is, and it's Piggy taking a bath. I found out last week that one of my ladies I play bridge with collects pigs. And I knew I was bidding on this lot, and I told her about it. And so I may take it to her and see if she just wants to buy it outright and not list it. I actually been wanting one of these for me, and it is a Dancraft, I never know how they said O or an A. It's the carnival pen. This is pretty common. I see them a lot. I have seen one that actually was colored, and it was absolutely gorgeous. Had the the red and white tint, and the Ferris wheel was like either green or blue or something. And really would love to get me one of those. But yeah, I think this is really neat. And wheel spins, but it's a pretty common pen. Let's see. Don't see any marking on this. Watering can. This would be a cute little spring pen. Put up with a couple other maybe flower pens or something. Don't see any marking. A little froggy. Now this one is, I have seen this 2 ways, and it is marked, kind of wish they'd make these things bigger. Yeah, it's marked, but I can't tell. But I've seen this pen, and it has been referred to as the winking dog. You can see he's got a pink stone in one eye, and they say his ear and his bangs cover the other stone. Or then I'm also seeing some people who have this listed that say it's missing. So I'm not sure which. I don't think it's supposed to be there because it doesn't look like it has room for it, and I don't feel like a place where it would have been. I mean, it's a cute little puppy, winking puppy. So that was that. What is it? I paid 99 cents for them and $9.36 to ship. So that was all, and I still have these on. Oh, and of course it doesn't say how much the shipping was, but we know it wasn't that much. Oh, she shipped it 2 pounds from zone 3, Wisconsin to me, so I'm in Virginia. So, but yeah, I think I can make my $10 back off a couple of those, actually, just 2 of them. So I'm not upset about that. There we go. Oh. And this. Okay, this was $13.49 for the total. And it must have been, I normally split the shipping out, and I didn't, so I guess this was for shipping, free shipping, and I paid $13.49. Solicitor gets some of this friggin' calls. Max just hangs up on them. In fact, we had wanted to get a quote on some things around the house, and he was just hanging up on people, and I reminded him that we had left our name and number with people, and he went, oh. So, yeah. It's getting a little dark. Let's see how that does. A little bit better. I want everybody to be glad when daylight savings time is over. Oh, I'll be so glad. I hate this dark at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It just doesn't give me any get up and go. Okay, this is bizarre. I'm not quite sure what this is. No marking at all. So, I don't know. Just a kind of abstract, or is it supposed to be like a vase, or I guess you could do that and make it a balloon. I don't know. Talk to me. Tell me what you think things are. Don't be shy. Nobody but me and Max can, well, I guess everybody can if you put it in the comments, but nobody knows who you are. This is wooden kitty, hand painted. Kind of cute. You like kitties? I like all animals, so. This one's broke. So, very broke. It will go in the crafting box. Okay, let's see. I don't see anything on him. Gecko? Lizard? when we lived in Louisiana, we had windows in our bathrooms, frosted windows, of course, and these things at night would get on the bathroom windows, and you'd be in the bathroom, and their skin was like so thin on their bellies that you could literally see all their internal organs and stuff, and their, the blood veins and everything. It was really freaky. My sister-in-law came to see us one time and went to the bathroom and came out screaming, and I'm like, what? What's in the bathroom? And she's like, there's a thing in there. And I'm like, yeah, it's on the outside. But yeah. Gecko. Let's see. No mark, very common. Gold rose. See a lot of those. Let's see. This has a hallmark, but it's just like a weird stamp. I'm not sure what it is. It's just like a little circle, a C and a circle, something like that. Oh, that's pretty. I'm surprised I bought it. Oh, it's pretty. That is pretty. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Oh, you can't get you're not getting the sparkle. That thing is shining. Hope I can get some good pictures of that. That is really pretty. I like that. And then at one time, I used to collect all kinds of stuff. I wanted to collect hat pins because they were really, this is before they started having all the cheap ones from China and all those places. So these were the really old ones, and they were so expensive at the time. But I wanted to have a hat pin holder on my dresser and just have, well, I do wear hats. I love hats, but I would never put one of these to a hat. I would stab myself in the head, and that would be the end of it. But yeah, it's kind of pretty. I don't know. They don't sell too good unless they have something, jewels, hand painted china, something like that on. This wouldn't. You'd have to put it a lot to get it to go. Remember now, I don't know what I'm saying, so don't take any of this for, because I'm just telling you what I know. That's about a thimbleful. This one is marked, I think it says Monet. Monet. For bow. Pretty. And this is oh, he's pretty. I'm so surprised with stuff I buy. Well, I forget. Don't you forget? Snake. He's nice. This must be the critters to avoid lot. Art Deco. I love, love, love Art Deco. It's so funny because I always associate it with little thin flapper girls and little short bob hair, and but I just love the architecture of the jewelry and the buildings and stuff that's not marked, but it was reeks Art Deco and Marcasite. Yeah. And unfortunately stuff like that gets lost on me. I don't see a mark on him. Mr. Zebra. And that's strange. I don't see a mark on him, but he's got, it's weird, he's only got one eye. Look, that's strange. And I mean, it's, if you look on this side, you can tell where they just made him have just one eye. It's really a strange looking, it's a cyclops snake, really strange. Oh, these are cute. I saw one of these when I went to the antique mall, and I almost got it because it was just really cute. It was enameled, but one of the stones was missing, and so I didn't get it. But I would have kept that for me and just worn it as a brooch. And this has a tiny little circle again that I don't know, but you know, the thing to hold your eyeglasses. Yeah, it's cute. Little rhinestones up in the corners. I used to have, when I was a kid, I wore those little butterfly glasses, you know. Mine had little cameos on each thing. This latch looks old on this. Doesn't want to stay latched. I'll have to have Max look at this. Oh, another Art Deco piece. This is strange. Looks like it's lacquered. I don't know if somebody lacquered over an Art Deco piece or what. What y'all think? It's pretty, but it's definitely lacquered in the back. See if Max can't do some work on that clasp to get it to hook. But, yeah. What is this? Oh, this is one of my, I love the Italian mosaics. And this has got a mark on it. Probably Italy. Tiny. It doesn't look like Italy, but it says something. This is really old too, really old. But I love the Italian mosaics. This one needs a really good cleaning. I'll probably like with a little soft baby toothbrush and just a little soap and water and see what comes up. But I don't know why. Melliflori, that's what they are. A nude country. But I really like these. I don't even own, that's kind of weird because I don't own any. I don't know why. I don't think doesn't suit me. I mean, I don't know. Here's just a little, feels plastic. Cool cat. Little cool kitty. I'm looking on that. Okay. That was this one. And what did I say? We paid $13.49. So I would say with this one, and definitely the Geico, and probably the two snakes, I should more than get my money back on those. And then I'll still have, you know, a bunch left over. So yeah. So that one I'm happy about. Now let's see. Oh, here's one. This one. No, it's got the packing slipped in it. Okay, this was, get ready. 70 pair. I'm still reading these things. You know, it's sad. I will wander off. I will like get up in the morning and wander and not realize till I've been up for like 15 minutes I forgot to put my glasses on. I can't see. I literally can't see. How does somebody do that? And the other thing I do, which I think is really strange, is I will hurt. And I'll think, gee, I hurt. But I won't go get Tylenol and take it. I'll just sit there and 30 minutes later I go, you know, I really am hurting. Why don't I go get some Tylenol and take it when you're pain? I mean, it's just strange. Anyway, I'm kind of weird. Kind of. So 70 pair of costume jewelry in different styles. $9.99 for the earrings and $12.50 for the shipping and handling. So I paid $22.49 for 70 pair of earrings. Are you ready? Ready? 70 pair. No idea. No idea. And she put it in a, oh, she made $5 on the postage. So, oh well, you know. So let's see. I should see what this is like. Can't think what I want to say. It's weird. It's like I thought it was going to be like tissue, and it's like what baby's diapers used to be made out of. I don't know what that stuff's called. I should, because my baby wore cloth diapers, but good Lord. Uh-oh, they're going everywhere. They're getting away. Okay, let's see. I have to have some scissors. This is where, well, you know, this is where we take the pictures at, so I have everything like right in my hand's reach. I hate to have to get up and go to get stuff. I got like 12 pair of scissors in every room of the house because we're always cutting things or opening things or and here's the baby diaper. Get that let go of the earring. Go. Go. Oh, and by the way, we are still taking numbers for the prize package for our 100th subscriber. So, take a KK. Choose a number between 1 and 124. Comments below. Put it down there. On Thursday the 15th, we will spin the magic computer wheel, and whoever comes closest will get a nice big surprise box from us. And if nobody gets it the first time, we'll just keep spinning it till somebody does get it. If you're all wondering about that. No, we're not going to go like, oh, well, nobody pulled that number, so you don't get nothing. No. We'll just keep trying till somebody wins it. And you can always comment below on anything, you know, you want, what you want more of, what you want less of, questions, any of the pieces that we show you, or any of the comments we make, or we're chatty people. We'll try to, well, so far, I've been able to answer all the questions or Max has. If it's something pertaining to something technical, because I know nothing about anything technical. Wonder if I should. Oh, those are pretty. I should be sorting these out while I was sitting there record. And I'm not going to go to Plato's Closet, which is the thing we did last night, until I have an appointment over that way Wednesday. It's actually across town from us, so I have an appointment. I have to go right by there, so I'm not going to take the clothes until Wednesday, and I'm going to see how that goes then. So that'll be included in our Thursday number drawing video. Yeah, tell me how do you keep your jewelry organized? You know, how do you group it to sell? I think everybody does it differently. I've watched Tanya Sheets and Angie Martin, Thrifty Jewelry Treasures and Treasured Vintage Treasures. I don't know. And I know they both have shown how they do it. And I thought last time I watched Angie, I was laughing at her. She said she's got it hidden under the bed. Not that bad. It's in this thing back here. Of course, my personal stuff is, someday I'll have to show you where my personal jewelry is at. I have it in an interesting area because I really like my junk jewelry, and I really like my gaudy junk jewelry. Um, I don't know how. I don't know. I guess I'm making up for. Uh, we didn't have much growing up, and but my mom did sell ceratopetry, and she was really good at it. She would take it to work with her, and she didn't really like have the parties or anything. She'd do a couple, but most of the time she'd just take the book to work with her, and all the ladies at work would buy stuff, and then of course you get free stuff if you sell so much or whatever. So we always uh, got more credit than we used. So she would pick out what she wanted, and then whatever was left, she would let me pick out some things that I wanted. And luckily, as I got older, and but this had to be late 60s, early 70s. Sometimes some of her stuff I would wear too. It wasn't so bad. It wasn't like really old lady. But my mom didn't have her ears pierced until she was old. I don't know, maybe 70 something. I don't know. She just had it in her head that she had some weird concepts about women and what nice women did and didn't do, and piercing her ears was one of the ones that nice women didn't do. So, but I didn't have my ears pierced because they wouldn't let me. Till I was 21. I was out of the house by then, had been since I was 18, but I don't know, back then you heard horror stories about, I had friends who would just poke a needle in their ear and, there you go, it's pierced. And I'm like, oh. So, I waited, I think, oh no, did I go? No, I went to a department store where they did it. I'm trying to think. And then when the fad came to have, the whole big thing about more than one piercing, I went and got, I think, 3 on this ear and 2 on this ear. And my son and I thought about this to this day. But the lady says, well, you're paying for 3 times the piercing, so you have 1 piercing left. What do you want to do with it? And I'm like, well, I don't want anything else pierced. So my son was 8 at the time. About this. And he says, Mama, can I get my ear pierced? And he says that I said, do you want to get your ear pierced? Now, we're talking about an 8-year-old kid here. And I'm very liberal and, he's a great kid, still is a great kid. Fabulous in school. Just couldn't ask for better. But I just don't see me asking my 8-year-old if he wants to get his ear pierced. Just stand there. So we argue about that to this day, and he's 38 now. But yeah, and then he went to school, and all of the other parents were like, oh my God, that woman let her 8-year-old get his ear pierced. So yeah, I was the talk of the PTA for a while. Like I said, he was a good kid. He didn't do anything. I'm trying to get this stuff in time so I can show you a pair at a time. Great grades. Not a minute's problem out of him. So, he wasn't like he wanted to get a tattoo or something. That I would have said no to. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't think about having this prepared. Then that's the story of my life. Maybe I should just start showing you one at a time. I'm just trying to get this stupid string out of here. They're all tangled up in it. Okay, let's try doing it this way. I really like these. They're clipped. They look really cheap. They're plastic, but I like them. And I do see the mate for this. They're on this lot. She said they're all the pairs were there, so it's clipped. Pretty pretty. Okay. And I was just getting a 70s lot to sell of big huge hoops. So I think these may go in with that. Black and silver. Yeah, I've got, these are going over here to put in that lot that I have been getting together this week. These are just black metal. They're ice cold, so they're metal. They're not plastic. Just solid black. I might throw them in there too. Pair of spring green chandelier, I think you would call these. A pair of pretty pink. This is my pink container, so guess what? I'm just gonna throw them in here. I so far haven't. I'm lying. I'm about to lie to y'all. I started to say I haven't seen any marks, and I looked down these pink ones, and they got a big, huge signature on the back. Oh, now I've lost my. Oh, there it is. Leah Sophia. Okay. Yeah, that's very contemporary. So, if you run across any of those, they are contemporary. You cannot put those on Etsy. And I saw these. I think these are going to Debbie. I saw these in the picture, and I really, really like them. And I have a lot of stuff. This aqua blue color. I did not realize it till one day last summer. I opened my closet and went, why do I have 6 shirts this color? I guess I'm attracted to it. So I think those I will keep for me. Did you ever do that? Just wind up, you find out your closet's full of the same color and you didn't even intend it. Pair of metal, gold on the back, just metal, white, gold. And then these are a pair of blue. Plan maybe next week. This week I just got every day something's going on. They're kind of, you can't really tell, kind of copper with a little silver highlighting, and the back is silver. I'd say if you see anything you're interested in, let me know. I call these door knockers. They're clips. Hooking up again. Oh, I was saying, I forgot. Yeah, next week I'm gonna and I don't think this is kosher or whatever, but then I've never been. I was gonna show you how I go about looking on eBay for this kind of thing. Starting from, well, where else would you start from? At the beginning, going all the way through, and it's probably going to run a little long, but I have no idea if it will be helpful to anybody or not, but I've been wanting to do it because so many people have helped me, and I always like to pay back. That could sound mean too, couldn't it? Well, but hey, how to teach you how to search, and believe me, listen, this is how I do it. This is not how you may want to do it. This is not the expert way to do it. You know, none of that stuff. This is just how I do it. You're wondering, how did she get, all those lots or whatever? And I'm sure more of you already know than don't know, but if there's a couple out there that I can help, then I will be happy with that. It's nice to pass along your blessings. I like these. They're clipped. Really a lot of black sparkle to them. Those are pretty. And I know these aren't marked, but these are like pierced Harley Davidson angel wing things. They're not. These look like wannabe Harley. Those. Maybe I can put those in those angel lot I'm getting together. I have to say, so far I have seen no missing stones or anything in these, so that's one thing. Another big old hoop-de-doo. Oh, yeah, that's pretty. I'll let you see in a minute. I'm trying to get them all together. I'm OCD. And of course, I'm just throwing them back in here, so I've got to go with all again. But these may be homemade even. It's a pair of pink dangles. They can go in my pink. These are kind of neat. I like kind of unusual colors things. That they're look like they're copper bronze with a little bronzy copper stone in them, and then the lever backs. I think that's what you call them. Yeah, those are pretty. I wear gold and silver together. I know. I would never have done it back in the old days when I was, but now. I just wear gold and silver together. I don't care. And here's some silver, really lightweight. And so far, all these have been pierced, which I think the thing may have said pierced. Oops. What was that? Oh, that was this one. These are kind of weird. Oh, it says Diet Coca-Cola. I didn't even see that. I thought it was something Chinese. That's weird. I wonder what they made that out of. It's metal. Oh, I wonder what's metal that's that little. Neat looking, huh? Oh, you can't see it. Kind of interesting. You finished?
Finished.
Oh, Max is finished with his work. Would you grab me something to drink? Maybe my throat's getting dry.
Yeah.
These are pretty.
Lemonade or water?
Just give him a little bottle of water. It's fine. Pretty color. It's that same color I have a bunch of. There's the annoying people again.
Florida? No, I don't know about Florida. Yeah.
My ex-husband was there. Thank you.
Oh, I can see. I don't know about Florida.
Excuse me. Throat's getting a little scratchy. And a pair of the China that come from England. You see a lot of these too. I think they're so pretty. Hand painted China. Once again, not me. I see this is something funky I'd wear, but I don't know. It's a little bit much for jeans. Oh, there's the other one. I like those. I like those a lot.
We're going to supper.
We just had lunch, honey, at 5.
Why not? You're in 7.
Do the struggle. access during supper, even though we didn't eat lunch till 5. Another pretty pair. Those will probably sell on their own. And I don't see any maker's mark on them. You want to help me with some of these, or you got some else to do? Well, they're all tangled in a knot here.
They're in a knot.
Yeah.
What's these two?
Those I'm keeping for me. Imagine. Hi. Now this maybe it'll go faster now. I'm actually gonna help untangle some of these.
Yeah. Space here.
Oh dear.
This pile?
Yeah. Okay, and here's a pair of cream. And this is color I don't wear. I think it just washes me out. I need color. I want color. These are weird. These, oh, I see. Pull them out a little bit. These are, I think that's not some color, golden topaz. That's pretty.
Oh, there's the other one.
Some brown and orange and cream again. Again, these would not suit my complexion. And I'm so worried about it, you know. And then little dingle dangles, they're cute. Some little button, I call button. Yeah. Those are, if you can see them or not, kind of gray, white. I would wear that. That's the problem. I would wear a whole lot of these. And that's just like a little silver cup. And these are screwbacks. I don't see any markings. Just a little blue flowered screwback. Another nice spring one. I already have a pair, very, very similar to these. I wear them a lot. They kind of go with everything. Gold, a small, intricate hoop. These are interesting, to say the least.
Yeah.
Clear crystal with a leopard heart.
I'm going to say cow.
I hear stripper music in my head, so I don't know. And some pink. Now, this is just right next door to us, West Virginia University. I think they're the Mountaineers, I think. We don't haul sports, so. I've seen the bumper sticker around here. Black and gold, bit of curve to them. Nice size.
This pair needs a little work.
You gonna do some work on them?
Well, see how this one's put together? See how it's got the big ring and it's got the little bead in between the hooky thingy?
Yeah. He's so technical.
Yeah, you know. Well, there's the ring and there's the hooky thingy, but the little bead is kind of, it needs to be, this ring needs to go through that ring. It's not put together correctly.
He'll fix it.
The little hooky thingy.
I had a return last week for a Miriam Haskell brooch. I had sold a beautiful brooch, an angel brooch. And the lady, super, super nice lady. And she said, I'm so sorry. She said, I wanted this brooch so bad, but the clasp wouldn't stay clasped. Swinging. Just swinging. And so I said, oh, no problem at all. You know, return it and I'll refund it and everything. So she returned it and I got it back. And you could just tell the lady wanted the brooch. She really, really liked it. So when I got it back, I told Max, I told him what was going on, and I said, look at it, see if there's something you could do. And he just clamped the clasp a little tighter.
The hinge on the clasp, when they put it together, one of the arms of it was bent out slightly, so it didn't put any friction on the clasp itself, so it just flopped all over. And so once I tightened that, it worked great.
Yeah, so and I sent it back to her. I refunded her, but I also sent it back to her and I said, you know, I'm sorry about the problem. You know, you seem to really like it and I hope you enjoy it. And got a really, really nice note from her yesterday. And she was, you know, very thankful. And she said that her 89-year-old mother collected angels and her birthday was next week, and that's who she had bought it for, and she was just thrilled to death. She said it was by far the prettiest angel in her collection, so made me feel good. A little karma, good karma out there, people. It's good karma.
Treat the customer right.
Treat everybody right, not just your customer.
Well, yeah, that's true. Treat everybody right. Treat them the way you want to be treated.
Well, that ain't gonna happen, but
well, yeah, but
just be nice. You know, I don't understand people who can't just be polite.
Yeah.
And that's got a pretty gold with the design on it. Leopard. These are kind of boring. Sorry.
These two.
These are pretty too. These remind me of kind of jet. That's what I'm trying to think of in the old days when they used to use jet. I'm not saying they are. They probably aren't because these are pierced and they appear to be modern. But I love the old black jet and black onyx earrings and they're pretty.
I suppose you throw. I went all this trouble to sort them, and you throw them all back in one box, huh?
I already told them that. Oh, these are cute.
Yeah, the owls. I saw those.
Those are cute.
Who's scared of owls?
Steve on Steven's Step. He swears he was attacked by an owl while walking little Jerry. Cute little owl earring. Really, really cute. Of course, he's, you know, he ain't wrapped too tight anyway.
Yeah, UWTT.
Pretty little gold shimmery.
That term comes from when I was in the military and I was stationed at an APES, Armed Forces Entrance and Examination Station. And they had a doctor that gave all the physical exams, Dr. McKinty. And the man liked to give physical exams, let's put it that way. But anyway, that's why he was at an Armed Forces Entrance and Examination Station. He couldn't get a job probably anywhere else. And he had, as he screened people, and he also did the psychological screening, he had a big rubber stamp that said AWTT. And I was started working there, and I was seeing this come across on a few forums. And one time I was back there, and I would ask him, "What does AWTT mean?" He says, "Ain't wrapped too tight."
It's your official dictionary, military dictionary term, in case you didn't know.
Yeah. Where'd the other one of those go? Did you just have that?
I just showed it to
I just
him.
showed that one. Okay.
Yeah, well, no, you got them all separated.
I think
That's
so.
nice.
I think they're all separated.
Oh,
Except this one, I couldn't find a pair to it.
you mean a mate,
Yeah.
not a pair.
It's
If it had a pair, it'd be three.
It's twin.
I can't get this one to stand up properly.
Oh, that's one. Yeah, that's kind of cute. I'll stick it on my finger like that.
Boring. Yeah, none of the owls were cute. There's a few in here.
I don't know where the mate was. You already put it in there?
No, I don't know. There is no. That's one getting fine.
Well, I had a mate. There it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna try. These things touch my hands like 50 times by the time they get to where they're going. Let's see. And I keep a little. I have another. I keep a little bitty box, little bitty box, for like things that I think would be for young girls that like. They just, you couldn't even tell I was wearing earrings if I wanted. That was kind of pretty. And I just saw somebody had done that. They called it like a preteen lot or whatever, and it was lots of small little dainty earrings. And yeah, there's a bunch here that I probably will wind up putting in that lot. Green. Is there not one for that?
They're both right there.
Oh, that's two. God, they're so small. I think it's one.
Yeah.
And we're over, not waiting, we're only 2 minutes over an hour, but I actually have the biggest box of all, believe it or not. I'm not going to do it because I wouldn't have done this one tonight, but I thought Max was going to be in the office working, because when he works at the VA, he has to do his real work when he gets home.
I still have work to do. It piles up. I get emails and emails and emails. I gotta answer them all or do whatever it is that's required. Stuff.
Pretty little dogwoods. They
Tote
feel
that
like
barge, lift that
they
out.
are polymer clay. That's what they feel like. Those leaves.
Oh, these are good spinny things.
I know. Show them. You can show them.
There you go.
Max likes toys. Yeah, like these little bitty ones, I'll make a lot of. Well, I've already got a lot started. And like these tiny little ones for like a little preteen. You know. And that's probably going to go in it. Maybe not. Yeah. Little.
Oops. Yeah,
Oh, good Lord. Well, don't put the little ones in there. I have a whole nother box for them.
Well, you didn't tell me that. You've been throwing everything in there. Where's the little one box?
It's back there.
They really like us.
Yeah, it's just been crazy since the first of the year.
Hello?
Another pair of metal, weird shaped. I'm not gonna.
You too could win a prize. That's how it sounded like.
The rest of these are little bitty boring ones, so I'm not gonna take any more time up. But since we're over an hour, but thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed and want to, just right there. And if you want the bell to ding when we're list a new video, It's right next
Ring
to
the bell.
subscribe. And we'll answer any and all questions. Pick a number for the drawing. It'll be drawn on February 15th, numbered 1 through 124. And I still have huge
Lots more jewelry. Great big box.
But I promise that won't be the next thing we go through. I just, probably won't be back on till Thursday.
Definitely gonna be Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday because
hit the number thingy.
yeah, I've got something going on tomorrow and Wednesday and actually Thursday, but we'll get it on sometime. Yeah, I'll be home Thursday evening, so and I'm getting a haircut Thursday. Yay! Yeah.
Take it off.
I mean, it's coming off, people. I'm gonna let go an inch. Literally, I'm gonna get her besides bald, as low as you can go with not being bald. I've had it. It's driving me nuts.
You should have put a picture. Could have showed them what it was like.
Well, they'll see what.
Yeah.
Look, you can show the picture. Yeah, I have a picture of me 5 years ago.
With it really short and it looks really neat.
Yeah, I have natural curly hair. So if you cut it short, it's just and I always hated it growing up because, when we were the 70s, the hair was long, straight, parted in the middle. And I was one of those girls, I had long hair, but I had to iron it with the iron. You lay your head down on the ironing board and we used to put wax paper so it wouldn't burn, and you'd iron your hair so it'd be straight. But of course you had a little ridge right here because you couldn't iron. Well, you could have, but I didn't. But anyway, so now I like it because as I get older, I take a shower, wash my hair, and get out and go. And I don't do anything to it, as you can tell. But it's got way, way too long. So they didn't want me today. I'm going Thursday, and I'm cutting it. I hope. Sometimes when you take medicine, and sometimes when you get old, your hair changes. So let's hope I don't have a mohawk or something weird. Of course, I don't care. But anyway, so that's it for us tonight. We're sorry we were here so long. I'm sorry it was boring. We can't help it. We're boring people. That was actually
boring. Seeking sane.
Yeah, that was actually we met online, and that was my.
That was her ad. She put in.
I put boring, seeking sane, and he answered.
I said, "That's the girl for me."
I know. But anyway, so hope y'all have a good whatever it is for you wherever you're at. And thank you for watching again. Oh, and my little thing, I have to think of it. I'm gonna have to put a sign up here or something so I can remember. Never get so busy making a living that you forget to make a life. And goodbye.
Bye.
Night.
Night. Wake up the mouse.